What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Welcome back. Hope everyone had a good weekend and is back rested and recharged, as I am. Got a lot to cover in today's episode, including some not great price action over the weekend, but at least this time there's two very specific reasons why prices nuked. We'll go over that in a sec, plus an interesting hit piece on Avalanche. I'll give my thoughts on that later. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at bencryptoshow. Let's dive in. So price action, here's the 7-day chart. Not great. Saturday, prices went down from 21,700 all the way down to about 19,500. They've rebounded slightly since then, up to about 20,200, 300 right now. So obviously the headlines were not great over the weekend. Bitcoin drops below 20,000. It's the lowest level seen since mid-July as investors dump risky assets. Well, it's true. Investors were dumping the riskier assets, but why? At least a lot of times when this happens, you just don't know what the reason is. This time, two very specific reasons. Number one, Friday, the Federal Reserve's comments were sort of hawkish and Jackson Hole. Now, the last couple times the Federal Reserve has made hawkish comments, it hasn't had too much of a negative impact on prices. This time it did. I believe it's because of the Friday factor. Obviously, Bitcoin volumes are always low on the weekends. Prices almost never go up on the weekends. So any sort of negative comments from the Federal Reserve on a Friday is going to be impacted much more than any other day of the week. We saw this in June. June 10th, this weekend, this was the big nuke from 20,000 all the way down to from 30,000 all the way down to 21,000. And Friday of that weekend, Federal Reserve made some negative comments regarding inflation, and then the market nuked that weekend. So it appears to be kind of a Friday thing. It was also in combination with this story here. So the Mt. Gox coins being released, we've been hearing about this a lot. It's around $2.5 to $3 billion with the Bitcoin. No one really knows when they're going to be released. It's sometime approximately now. No one really knows whether people are going to sell when they get these coins or not, or is there a vesting schedule? No one really knows this, but this weekend selling was due to the false report from the altcoin hub saying the Mt. Gox coins were going to be released tomorrow, meaning Sunday. That was false news. It was denied by the creditor himself. Mt. Gox creditor denies fake report about imminent release of so many BTC. And this creditor went even further to kind of really give it to altcoin Gordon here. His name's Eric Wall, the creditor. He wrote, Mt. Gox is not capital distributing any coins this week, next week, or the week after that. Okay, it's good. We know that now. Says he's a Mt. Gox creditor. The repayment system is not live. Then he took it one step further, go and block the altcoin hub for spreading this misinfo. So the altcoin hub that is run by this guy right here, altcoin Gordon, he has some funny posts, but he's also been on probation on Twitter quite a bunch. He's been sort of shadow banned a couple times. You can't search his name. He has a tendency to post some questionable stuff here, and this Eric Wall guy, the Mt. Gox creditor, was really letting altcoin Gordon have it. So, but yeah, altcoin Gordon should probably watch what he's saying here. Twitter has had sort of kind of loose fingers in terms of the blockings recently. They suspended Crypto Whale's account about, I think this was 2 weeks ago now. It was no, I think it was last week. They suspended him. It was due to a specific story. This story here, a fake Tether SEC cease and desist letter that was doctored. Maybe he did the doctoring, Crypto Whale. Maybe somebody else did, and he just chose to post it knowing that it wasn't real. But this was proven to be fake news, and Twitter wasted no time suspending him. I think that's actually a permanent expulsion there, so we might never be seeing Crypto Whale again. Also, this girl here, this was last week, Crypto Unicorn, she got the boot too. This time it was, again, I'm going to put my money on it. It was this tweet here she put about a week ago, right in all the hoopla of Andrew Tate getting suspended from the other social media platforms. She writes, keep his stomach full and balls empty. Kind of amusing. Twitter probably didn't think so. She clarified that was Eunice Tate advice, but that was a little too late, and she got the boot. This appears to be more of a temporary boot for her. I mean, watch, she'll come back, claiming she doesn't know why she was booted, blah, blah, blah. I mean, clearly, this tweet right here, funny, but right when Andrew Tate was getting booted from YouTube and all his other Instagram, all of his others, Facebook, social media, all that. Clearly that tweet right there. So we shall see. Altcoin, he might not have a long shelf life on the platform, but we'll see. So yeah, just back to, kind of some more price action here. Obviously, excuse me, the price action has been a little disappointing to people lately, but here's where we are compared to 2018, which I've talked about many times before on the show. Let me have a drink of water here, 1 sec. Yeah, I've talked about many times before on the show. The price action has mirrored the 2018 negative price action to a T. So it was about 6 full months from when prices got back to their original point in 2018. So it was a 6-month deep bear market. That's where we are right now, the deep bear market. So right now we're the equivalent of right here compared to 2018. So it looks like we have about another month and a half, 2 months until prices really start to go up. The good news is prices do start to gradually trend up right now if this equivalent sort of chart works. And then in about a month and a half, 2 months, prices will quickly ramp up. And then at the 6-month marks, that's about 3.5, 4 months from now, 3.5 months, then prices will be back above 30,000. So, don't get frustrated. Prices will probably remain in the low 20s for a while, another month, and then my prediction is right at the point where everyone's just going to forget about the prices and think, oh, they're here permanently, they're not going to move up. And you know how crypto works. It's right when your psychology changes, you think something's permanent, that's when they start going up gradually. That's my prediction. But expect about another month of mostly flat prices. Just, do your research, deep dives, more technical analysis, check up some altcoins, do whatever, just keep yourself busy the next month, because I don't see prices going up a ton anytime soon, even with the Ethereum merge. Let's move on. So, cover story of the day. This piece came out over the weekend. At first, I kind of dismissed it. There's a lot of these, quote, hit pieces in the crypto space. I usually think, oh, they just want headlines. This one, it wasn't quite as drastic as the headline made it out to be, and it was actually kind of, I guess, interesting. Avalanche dismisses conspiracy alleging Avalanche paid lawyers to sue competitors. So Avalanche, we all know them, one of the top ecosystems. Their law firm is this firm, Roche Friedman, if you pronounce that correctly. So I guess their arrangement is instead of just paying Roche Friedman normally per hour, Roche Friedman gets a token supply. They did the deal where they provide legal services in exchange for a certain percentage of the token supply, and I guess that the law firm's token supply is 1/3 the amount of the co-founder's personal allocations. That sounds like a lot. Well compensated, and I guess, so Roche Friedman, they're known for kind of instigating some stuff in the crypto space. They sued Binance US over Terra's collapse. They sued Solana Labs, claiming Sol was an illegal security. You may remember that lawsuit a month or two ago. I am not sure any of these lawsuits really go anywhere, but they are the firm who starts these. So yeah, this hit piece is basically claiming that their job is not only to just do the regular law firm work for Avalanche, but their job is also to, as this is alleging, sue the competitors like Solana as sort of a attack on the competition. Yeah, the lawyer for Roche Friedman said he describes litigation as an unused tool. You can use it strategically to support Ava Labs and destroy the competition at the same time. I guess their strategy is Solana Labs, that sort of lawsuit that sort of slows down the competition, so more business is going to go over to Avalanche, which would hopefully, cause their token price to increase. And since the lawyers are paid strictly in tokens, it sounds like, as opposed to fiat, they have more skin in the game. They would rather see the Avalanche token price go up, since that's how they're getting paid. So it's an interesting business model. I've never heard from it. Never heard of it before. The story doesn't sound too implausible, even though at first I thought so. But then again, you never really know with these stories. This headline definitely made it sound a little more sort of drastic than it is, but yeah, you just never really know this stuff. But otherwise, slow price weekend made for kind of an interesting piece. That's it for today. Hope everyone enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at bencryptoshow. Be back tomorrow with a new episode. Until then, This is Ben, signing out. Catch you later.